Yo, what's good, gang? It's the Dope Guy, and I am back with another video, big dog. Yo, I hope you guys are all doing well out there because I'm doing alright. Here I am spinning the block with content for y'all, man. So, today's video is called These Receipts Look Really Bad for the Hodgetwins by O'Shea Duke Jackson. Shout out to him, subscribe to his channel. Now, people have been asking me why I haven't really been reacting to the Hodgetwins, bro. Like, it's been a while since I did one of the videos. But I started reacting to some of their videos. Well, I kind of stopped reacting to them in general because if you've paid attention to, okay, yes, they are conservatives. They have their own political views on things, or all that good stuff, whatever. That's your opinion, whatever. But a lot of their content was always like violating black folks, bro. Like from the titles of their videos, you know, when they talk about black folks, they say either black crazy person or just ghetto this and that, but it's always attached to a black person, and it be diabolical, bro. Their videos be diabolical. Like I said, I stopped watching them because they was just always finding ways to just shit on black people. It's just crazy. It just seemed like that's just become a thing, and that's where they get all their views at. And then you go in the comments, man. The people, bro, be agreeing with everything they be saying, man. It's like they say things that the others want to say. It's crazy. It is wild work. But we're gonna get into this video, man, because I've seen a couple of videos on why people stop watching them, all the other stuff. But we about to dive back into it. But before we do that, subscribe to the Dope Guy that way to get notifications every time I upload, and from right here on Snapchat and Instagram right across the bottom screen. So with that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer because y'all already know this. Go big dog. Let's get into it. Yes, sir.
The Hodgetwins are also known as the Conservative Twins.
Yeah.
And both of those channels are millions and millions of subscribers.
Shout out to them for that.
They've been on the right for about the last 6 to 7 years, making content typically about the black community and doing low effort reactions and podcasts on a channel that is not creative at all.
Oh.
But I digress. Once you're grifting, you don't never have to really innovate what you do because all they're trying to do is pander to their audience. But that's what they've been pushing back against. That it's not.
That's another thing that you hear, man. It's like they be pandering, you know, they be pandering for their audience by violating one group, especially their own, and uplift others, which is nasty work, bro. Nasty work.
They are not panders. They are not anti-black. And in their video, Abba and Preach says Hodgetwins hates blacks and are similar for whites. They even say that.
Yeah, just because I have different opinions on men, I sold out. Yeah. A sellout is a person who says something for money. Mm-hmm. I'm saying things because that's my opinion. Yeah, that's how we see the world. Yeah, I've monetized my opinion, but there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a capitalist.
In this clip, one of the twins says specifically, listen, I'm not a sellout, all right? My opinions are genuine. Now, I am a capitalist, and that is important because he is going to monetize what he's doing. And before he even
make his brand.
Got into this, he was always Republican, and both of them were Republican. So they're not saying something that they don't believe. They are saying something that they actually feel. And then this comment came up.
I'm anti-you-know-what, but I'm not anti-black. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm anti-black. I'm hard on black people. Yeah, y'all need some criticism. Yeah. Seriously.
Y'all.
I am prejudiced, but everybody's prejudiced. Yeah. I just put my prejudice out there because I want black people to do better. We can do better. Yeah, yeah. There's nothing wrong with having a bias or being prejudiced. Mm-hmm. It's only wrong when you use your biases and your prejudices to discriminate against people, belittle people, denigrate them. I'm not denigrating people simply because of the color of their skin. Yeah, I'm denigrating these people because of the way they behave. Your behavior.
Now he acknowledges that he is prejudiced, okay, and he's hard on black people because guess what? We need it. He openly expresses his views because he wants black people to improve. Now, this is interesting because both of them are black. I believe both of them are married to Hispanics. And you never see them doing anything to show that they want black people to improve. If he wants black people to improve, then my question would be this. What evidence do you show that you're trying to help black people to improve? Because he's not trying to help black people to improve. You automatically admitted that you're prejudiced, and you're not prejudiced towards whites, you're prejudiced towards blacks. So if you want people to improve and you're already prejudiced, then what do you do to actually make sure that you can remove your prejudice to help that particular group that you're criticizing, in this case blacks, to improve? He also talks about that he's not malicious. You see, he's not talking about black people because they are black. No, he's talking about black people because of what they do. He's simply just critiquing behavior. Fast forward. Recently, I've been getting some comments from a brother by the name of KT. I don't want to tell his entire name, but he basically had been trying to get in contact with me because he wanted me to see something. He even sent a Cash App, according to him, that still right now I have not checked. But I did tell him to email me, and this is the email that he gave me. Hope your day is going smooth. This clip may be useful in any other upcoming Hodge Twin videos you may make in the future, or you make in the future. So you know me. I downloaded it and I pressed play.
So he's pandering to his base. Yeah, I guarantee it.
What? I thought it was more.
No, there is. I have another clip.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to see it. You got to see it.
Yeah, I pandered to my bases.
You heard. He said You just heard it. He said they pander. That's crazy. That's nasty work.
I pander to white people. You damn, I lost track of what I was saying. Pander to black people. Yeah, I pander to white people, right-leaning white people. I say, I don't want to shake the boat. Sometimes I shake the boat, but yeah, it's just.
Bills got to get paid.
Bills got to get paid.
You just heard him say it.
I don't know why he's wearing that suit.
I know, because he's trying to be funny.
Uh-oh. Did you guys see that? So wait a minute. Hold on. So the Hodge twins are talking about Cameron. It seems like they're doing one of those lazy reactions that they typically do that require no effort. I mean, anything to make money with no effort, right? And so they're saying like, oh, well, he's pandering to his audience. Well, I'm pandering to my audience. And he even says it.
He said it.
Middle class, middle age, white people, right? In other words, I'm pandering to my audience, which is white, anti-black, and as long as it gets money, it doesn't matter.
Right.
At the same time, there's a guy saying, I want to see black people do better. Okay, so then what you're doing is pandering. Now let me just talk about this, okay? With some guys like the Hodge twins, Brandon Tatum, guys like that. When I see...
Oh, I know him. I've heard of him too. Him? Yeah, I've definitely heard of him. He be out of pocket too for what I be hearing. I've even seen clips of his already. He does the same thing.
Also, I covered on my page. I'm not, a person that won't talk about those things because, yes, black people have issues. But when I do see white racism, and I haven't really been the kind of person to talk about that in the past, although I will admit it does exist, but I've been a little bit more open in my social commentary about prejudices against blacks, about white racism and things like that. Why? Because I've experienced it myself, and I've experienced it all across the world, even in Europe, okay? So I'm not such a wimp that I won't put out a video that maybe my audience will disagree with. Don't get me wrong, I'm still in the pro-black community. I'm still living a Pan-African lifestyle. And of course, I have my niche-based audience too, especially amongst black men, all right? However, I'm not against going against the grain. He even admitted it. Sometimes he goes a little bit against the grain, but not so much where he loses his audience. And why? Well, if he goes too far against the grain, those people are never coming back, all right? And you don't want to fumble the bag. You see, it's different with creators who think freely and think for themselves. I will give you the best example. Alba and Preach. Alba and Preach put out a video, or they can put out a video, and completely go against what the audience is suspecting, all right? Corey Holcomb is very similar. He don't care what the audience thinks. Tariq Nasheed is like that, right? But Alba and Preach, I think that for them, they do it as a commentary channel because they offer more commentary based on the style of stuff that they do. And their opinions are a lot of times oblique. You don't even know where they're going to go with it. And then most creators wouldn't take that risk. But Alba and Preach do that because they're authentic. They're trying to be real to themselves. And this is why people watch them. We watch Alba and Preach because Alba and Preach are going to give their bird's eye view of what they believe of the world, regardless of how we feel about it or not. They are not trying to pander to anything other than what they feel is the truth.
Right.
Okay? Now, the Hodge twins are trying to pander to anything as long as it makes money. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. We all in this business want to make money as content creators, but all money ain't good money. Facts. It's one thing to pay.
Like another form of content that people have been doing. Like if y'all ever seen them 20v1 videos, man, it be so out of pocket. I remember there was a channel they had like little shorties do that, like youngins, like kids on there doing 20v1s. Now I remember I watched a video. I reacted to it. I think it was last year. Or it was either early this year or last year about how black YouTube is weird. And it is because of stuff like that. That the person who runs that channel knew to have them comments turned off because they would have violated. Like, I'm all here for people getting views and doing their thing, building their platform, but I do have a limit, G. Like, stuff like that involving kids, like on a 20v1 setting, if y'all know what I'm talking about, bro, I don't need views that bad. Hell no. I would never. No. All good ain't content, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. But that's how they run their channel over there. Shout out to them. But that's nasty work, bro. I don't rock with that. No.
If there's truth in pandering. But then there's a problem in pandering half-truths. That's intellectually dishonest. Does the black community have a lot of problems? You bet you. Yeah. Is there a lot of problems the black community has and they can fix overnight? Probably.
Yeah, okay? Probably.
Is there a lot of unaccountability in black America? Absolutely. Is it dangerous? Absolutely. In many cases, it is dangerous. But at the same time, when white people do things, they never cover it. When white conservatives kill or they go out there and do school shootings. Now, the only way they'll cover whites is if they're white liberals or if they're transgender. But let it be, white Republicans doing stuff. They go to jail for it. They never cover it, okay? And the reason why you don't cover it is because that is pandering.
That's pandering.
So you're not honest. You're not honest.
That's not their audience. They're not going to cover that shit.
And that side that you're on doesn't accept blacks who pander to them. Once whites start giving you their attention, you already know going against that is a career-ending situation, which is different than what we do over here with the blacks. We can agree and disagree, and some people may not like it, but they'll come back. But in the case of you, if you do that, you won't come back. No. So number one, stop lying and saying you want to see black people do better. You don't. You benefit off black people doing worse. If black people do better, you won't have any content. And we all know that. So you actually want black people to be as dysfunctional as possible.
You won't get the views. You won't get paid.
And you want to make black people look as bad as they can for you to make some money. Yeah. Just be honest about it. Stop trying to act like, whoa, y'all need some tough love. What is tough love from two 50-year-old guys in a down badass studio doing a reaction on a flip phone damn near? Like, how is somebody going to do better? Like, who do you think you guys are?
That's crazy.
Oh, we need to stop selling drugs on the street or shooting each other because the Hodgetwins said so? Man, y'all need to stop. Just stop. You guys are liars. All right? It's obvious you're lying. We have the proof that you're lying. You just said it yourself. What it's all about. You just said it what it's all about.
You're capitalist.
You base things based on color. Like, that's what it is. Based on what somebody's race is, that's what you do to make sure that your white fans get what they need. And as long as you get that AdSense check at the end of the month, that's all gravy. What you don't understand, though, sir, is when they see those blacks misbehaving and acting silly, you think that they don't think about you, but they do think about you. That's what you don't understand. See, you are no different than how they see them. Right. And this is what blacks don't get. Whenever you're trying to say, these blacks out here need some tough love, I wish they would get better. The whites look at it as, those guys that you're talking about, yes, you guys need to do better. Even though it's you bringing up the point. Oh, don't get me wrong. They appreciate that you're willing to say something for them that they probably wouldn't say so themselves. But at the end of the day, yes, you need to do better. In other words, what are you doing to make sure that those blacks are not making the mistakes at the same time? You are also included in that dysfunction to them and anybody else. You're also included in that. So I don't know why you think that you're not, but you really are. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy F. Jackson back at it again.
Shout out to O'Shea, bro.
Junk, I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.
Hey man, shout out to O'Shea for this video, bro. Much love, respect to him, man. Hey, he called it right how it is, man. You heard, which one was that? You heard Kevin said it, like, bro, I pander to he said it out of his own mouth. Y'all heard it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Like, I used to watch a lot of that content. Like, their old stuff is always gonna be great. It's funny. They're old, because they was doing like giving relationship advice, funny relationship advice. They were doing mukbangs. They were doing all that stuff. And then once they start going to the political side, now it start getting a little shaky. But people have their own political opinions. But you know what I'm saying? With a platform like all their channels have over 1 million subscribers, bro. If you want to see black people do better, you can use your platform to uplift. But instead, you continue to tear down and make jokes and all that other stuff. And you be going in the comments and you see them white folks be loving that shit, bro. Because y'all say things that they want to say. But y'all like puppets, for real. So, that's the reason why y'all ask me why I haven't watched Hodgetwins videos is because of that, man. Like, I feel like all the old stuff I've watched, I damn near probably watch all of that I could, bro. It's still funny. It's classy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can tap in and watch them videos, reactions. Those are from like 2-3 years ago. But as of late, no. I'm not tapped in for real because of the shit they be doing, man. The shit they be saying. Just tearing your own people down is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, keep doing your thing, I guess, but I ain't gotta keep watching that shit. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I am entitled to feel that way. As you all are entitled to feel that way. If y'all want to keep watching it, have at it, bro. But if I don't watch it because of what the content is, don't get mad at me because I don't want to entertain that shit. I really don't. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Dope video, man. Shout out to him. But yo, I hope you enjoyed the reaction to this video. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Dope Guy Big Dog. Hit the notification bell whenever I upload. From right here on Snapchat and Instagram, right across the bottom screen. Any other videos you may check out, please comment in this video, my other videos. Leave likes and comments on all my videos to help grow the channel, help the algorithm for sure. Any more videos you may check out, leave a comment in the comment section below. No, I got you. I'm gonna spin the block. But yeah, man, this is the Dope Guy, and I am out. Yes, sir.